and get started with a warm-up. So we're going to be on our hands and knees for both our warm-up moves. And Tino's here to say hi. Hello, Tino. So at first, we're going to be doing some quadruped opposites, okay? So what we're going to do is on our hands and knees, we're going to stick out your opposite arm and opposite leg, extend as far as you can, crunch back to center, and extend. So we're going to do 5 on each side. So we're touching your knee to your hand and then extending out. So this is going to help warm up our core and our arms and legs. We want to make sure our hips are pointed down as we extend. So we're going to do 5 on that arm / leg, and then we're going to go ahead and switch over to the other side. Again, extend as far as you can, crunch back to center. We want to make sure our low back is nice and flat and that we are keeping our hips pointed down. So pretend like you have headlights on your hips, you're blind in the floor. And after we do our 5 of those, we're going to stay on our hands and knees. This time we're going to rock back, okay? So you're going to rock back, kind of like a squat, and then you're going to squeeze your glutes, come back up. We're going to do 5 of those. So this is going to help warm up those hips, get us ready for all the squatting and lunging we're going to be doing. And again, really make sure you keep your back nice and flat. Keep that pelvis tucked, core engaged. And then when we're done with those 5 rocks, we'll go ahead and get started. Let me get my timer here. And again, we're going to go through. You have a full minute to complete the exercise. If you finish before the minute, you're going to rest. If not, we'll just move on to the next exercise, and then I'll tell you guys what we're doing as we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with those 15 squat and then knee to elbow. So you can squat and then touch each knee to each elbow. 15 total. Okay, starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're going to be squatting, hands up high, touch each knee to each elbow. We're doing 15. Remember, stay nice and tall on your torso. And then I want to make sure when we squat, we are squeezing the glutes. And as we bring that knee up, you want to make sure you keep your core engaged. So help your legs lift your knee up. Using that core. Will help. Again, squeeze the glutes. Let those knees track past your second toe. Have a slight bend at the hips. All right, you guys, we have 15 seconds left. And now we have 10 because that took me that long to say it. And we're doing our pike push-ups next. Doing 15 of those. 3, 2, 1. So we're in that down dog pike position. Pushing up. Putting that head in between your hands. Doing 15. Make sure to keep your elbows in a little bit. We don't want to put that stress on our shoulders. And keep that core nice and tight to keep the low back nice and flat. Awesome job, you guys. And then we have about 20 seconds. And then up next, we're doing reverse lunges with that knee drive. So when we are stepping back, we're driving the opposite knee. We're going to do 12 on each leg. We got 10 seconds. So we want to go ahead and stand up, stepping back, driving up. 12 each side. 3, 2, 1. So step behind, drive that knee up. Keep your core tight, just like with those squats with your knee touching your elbow. Want to plant strong through that whole front foot. Use your heel, big toe, little toe to support. Drive through, squeeze your glute, come up. When we come up, we want to make sure our foot is flexed on that other knee. We're about halfway through this minute, you guys. Great job. Really drive those knees up. Push through that whole foot. We got 10 seconds. Try and finish up those last few, and then we're moving on to our mountain climbers. We're doing 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds of mountain climbers. Remember, you guys, keep those backs flat, pelvis tucked. Drive those knees as close to your elbows as you can. You want to make sure butts are down. You should feel this in your core, in your shoulders. If you're feeling it in your legs, try and use your core to bring those knees up. We got 10 seconds. Keep going, and then we'll rest for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and rest, you guys. We got 20 seconds. And then we're doing our curtsy lunges with the squat in between. Whew, good job, you guys. Tino wants to join the workout, but he's too lazy to do any of the movements. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're doing curtsy lunge, squat, curtsy lunge, squat. Doing 12 on each side. So we're going to do 24 squats, 12 curtsy lunges. Want to make sure when we are curtsying, we're keeping our hips forward. Just like with those bird dogs warm-ups, our hips are headlights. And we're going to blind the camera with them. So make sure they're facing forward. That is going to help engage your glutes a little bit more. And remember, we are keeping our whole foot like a tripod on the ground, whole time pushing through. We got 10 more seconds. Finishing up, and then we're doing our plank with knee taps. 3, 2, 1. So we're in the plank position. Each knee, the opposite elbow, 12 each side. Try and get as close as you can to touching each side. Again, you guys, back flat, core engaged. Shoulders directly above your wrists. Doing 12, you guys, each side. And then when you finish that, we're just gonna rest a little bit. Gonna catch our breath. That was a lot to do all at once. And then we're gonna go ahead and go through again. Whew. You guys doing awesome. How we feeling? Good, I hope.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. We're starting at the top with our squat, knee to each elbow. So I meant to just squat and touch, and I kept forgetting, so I kept squatting in between. You do not need to squat in between. You can just squat and then tap, tap. 15 total. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start the timer again. 3, 2, 1, and we're squatting, touching each knee to each elbow. So you can squat, tap, tap. Again, whole foot on the ground like a tripod. Here's your core to bring your knees up to your elbows. Good job, you guys. Letting those knees track past your second toe. Slight bend forward at the hips. You want your torso to be parallel with your shins. Squeezing those glutes. We got 15 seconds. And then we're going to do those pike push-ups. Great job, you guys. Pike push-ups, we're doing 15, going in 3, 2, 1. So we're in that down dog position or pike position. Tapping your forehead as close as you can to the ground. Right in between your hands. Keeping your core tight, low back nice and flat. Really use those shoulders to push you back up. We're doing 15. Great job, you guys. We've got 20 seconds left, and then we're doing reverse lunge with that knee drive. We're doing 12 on each side. We got 10 seconds left. Enjoy the rest. 3, 2, 1. We're 7 behind. Hi, good boy. Watch out. Drive that knee up. Push through the whole foot. Squeeze your glutes. Letting that knee track past the second toe. Just like with the squats, we're just doing one leg at a time. 12 each side, you guys. We're halfway there. Remember, same thing as always, you guys. Whole foot on the ground. Squeeze the glutes. Use that core to drive your knee up. Want to make sure we're creating those parallel lines with our shins and our chest. Oh, and we got 3 seconds. And then we're moving into our mountain climbers. So getting ready in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds, you guys. Keep your back nice and flat. Pelvis tucked, butt down. Shoulders above the hands. Keep your core engaged. We're almost there, you guys. Oops. Try not to slip. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and rest. And we got 20 seconds, and then we're doing those curtsy lunges with the squats. We're doing 10, anywhere from 10 to 12, you guys. 3, 2, 1, so we're 7 behind. Squat, step behind, squat. 10 to 12 each side, you guys. I know this is a lot. I'll try and do as many as you can in this minute with good form. Again, remember, you guys, headlights pointed forward. Sorry, Tino. Whole foot in the ground. Squeeze those glutes to come up. And that goes for the squat and the curtsy lunge, you guys. Really use those glutes. We got 20 seconds. And then we're doing our planks. All right, 10 more seconds. And then last thing, we're plank, knee, opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Swing the plank, keeping the butt nice and low. Hands directly below the shoulders. Touch each knee opposite side. Doing 12 each side. If it helps to engage your core a little bit more, go ahead and exhale as you bring the knee up. So exhaling will help engage that core a little bit more. And when you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and rest. We're going to take a few more seconds. And then, since we're flying through, we'll aim for one more round of this and then do a quick cool down. You guys are doing awesome. I'm going to start giving a little bit of ranges now for this last one. So if you hit that lower end and you still have a few seconds, great. If you can get in the higher end before, even better, okay? So this time, Starting off with a squat knee to elbow. The range is going to be 12 to 15, okay? So I want you to get at least 12, but we'll stop at 15. Okay, going in, 3, 2, 1. We're squatting. Each knee to each elbow. 12 to 15. Same thing applies. Foot in the ground. Squeeze through the glutes. Use your core to touch your knee to your elbow. You help. That momentum of squatting will help bring that knee up. Great job, you guys. Anywhere from 12 to 15, what we're aiming for. Got 20 more seconds. And then we're doing our pike push-ups. We have 10 seconds, and then we're going 15 push-ups. Starting off in that down dog position. 3, 2, 1. Touching your head as close to the ground. In between your hands. Push the ground away from you. You'll kind of feel that a little bit in your triceps, as well as the shoulders. Doing 15. Great job, you guys. We got 30 more seconds, and then we're moving on to those reverse lunges with the knee drive. And this time, you guys, bottom range is 10. If you can get through 12, wonderful. But aim anywhere from 10 to 12 on each leg. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. Drive that other knee up as we come up. Anywhere from 10 to 12. Really push through that front leg. Drive the knee up as high as you can. Let that knee, the front knee, track just past your second toe. Helps if you use your arms a little bit, just like you're running. Really drive that knee up. We got about 20 more seconds. Aim for 10 to 12 each leg. Watch out, Tino. Okay, we got 10 seconds, and then we're moving into our mountain climbers. 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. And we're going. Make sure those knees, or sorry, your shoulders are above your wrists. Butts are down. Use your core to drive those knees up. Try and get those knees as close to the hands as you can. We're almost there, you guys. Keep pushing yourselves. You're doing awesome.
Whew.
And go ahead and take a rest. We have 2 more movements, you guys. Up next, we're doing curtsy lunge with a squat. Bottom range 10, top range 12. Get as many as you can in that minute. We're almost there. Going in 3, 2, 1. Step behind and squat. Remember to keep those headlights pointed forward. Whole foot in the ground. Use your glutes, you guys. I know they're burning by now, but just keep pushing through. Really squeeze your glutes. Hips forward. Aiming for 10 to 12 on each side. We got 20 seconds. And And then our last exercise, we're gonna go do those planks, knee to opposite elbow, 10 to 12 times. 3, 2, 1. Opposite side, you guys. Exhale on the crunch. Really engage that core. Try and touch your knees as close as you can to the elbows. Keep the back down. Foot down, back flat. Hands hopefully below the shoulders. We're almost there. Doing 10 to 12, you guys. Get as many as you can. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a rest and do a nice cool down. Whew, awesome job, you guys.
Really do that?
Yeah, we did. You guys did awesome. Oh, sorry, I
Jazzy.
just scared the dog.
Holy.
That sounds like Joan.
Yeah, we got 2 Jones today.
Oh.
I love it.
Woo.
Okay, you guys. So we're gonna do a quick cool down. So we're gonna, again, be on our hands and knees for both of our movements. The first one is gonna be really similar to what we did in the warm-up where we were rocking back, but this time we're gonna take our leg. So I'm gonna start with my right leg, and I'm gonna bring it straight out to the side. So I have my foot all the way out like a tripod. Whole foot is gonna be on the ground. We're gonna rock back, squeeze our left glute and come up. So this is just gonna add a little extra stretch to the inner part of our thigh. We're gonna do 5 on this side. Again, keeping that back nice and flat, you guys. Moving nice and slow. We're trying to cool that body down. And then when we've done our 5, we're gonna head over to the other side. So same position. The left leg now is out flat on the ground. And we're gonna rock back, squeeze the glute, come up. So this is going to, again, help that inner thigh, especially with all those lunges and squats we did. This is gonna help recover all of that. And then when we're done with those 5, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something similar, but with our arms. So we're gonna start with the right arm. You're gonna take your right arm, and you're gonna thread it through your other arm and leg. So I'll show you guys from the side. And then you're gonna push your hand into the ground and pull away with your upper back. So this is gonna kind of help open our backs up a little bit more. Stretch out our arms after all those planks. We're gonna hold for about 5 seconds. And then let's go ahead. Oh, sorry, Tina. We're gonna move to the other side. So we're gonna take our left arm and we're gonna thread it through. And you're gonna place your palm on the ground, pull away with your upper back. Again, it's gonna help open up that upper back. We're gonna hold that for about 5 seconds again. And then we're gonna come back to center. And that will conclude the workout for today.
Thank you, Jazzy.
Are
That
you
was
doing A+ again? A+, Jazzy.
Thanks, Jazzy.